Hello everyone. I know I've been a bit quiet this year. I've had to restructure my brain and try and direct Farming Revolution into the place that I want it to go. And so I've been thinking all year on how I was actually going to evolve and become something bigger than what I am at the moment. And it's not so much me, but the Farming Revolution channel. So that's why I've been quiet. Also, just to officially announce it, that the Regenerative Business Directory is not going to happen anymore. I'm going to be completely honest, the developer has let me down, and it's been 3 years that I've been waiting for it. And this was why Farming Revolution has actually been put on hold in a way, because that was going to be my income stream. And so everything else was just going to trickle into place. But I do have a smaller idea for the Regenerative Business Directory, but it's going to involve being on one of the pages of my website, but I'll come to that in a minute. I do have some new business magnets, Farming Revolution YouTube channel membership. All right, and again, I'll come back to that later. So this is very exciting. The changes to my website, I've got 2 brand new pages. So the conversations page will evolve into a page where I'm promoting my ability to come on farm and film, and also how do I actually promote other people's businesses with what I've taught myself to do through the editing and the filming. And so there'll be examples of what I can produce on that page.
Hi, I'm Martin Royds and I'm here at Tombara. I created this facility to do exactly this, and it was lovely. Rochelle reminded that she was here for the opening nearly 10 years ago.
I've known about this place for a long time. I've known Martin Royds for a long time, and he bought this place to be a regenerative education space and retreat space. I'm Rochelle Armstrong from Soil Restoration Farming, and I've got here with me.
Oh, hi, I'm Diana Barnett. My business is Travel Like a Roo.
I'm excited to be running our first retreat. It's called Connecting Mindscapes Winter Retreat.
I was on another retreat many years ago and this friend said to me, we were talking about my desire to get people connected to nature, well, to our world, our environment, to be there. And I was talking about birdsong. And she said to me, Diana, if we don't get the soil and look after the soil, we won't have birdsong.
There's other videos as well, so it's just going to give you a broad aspect. If you've never visited the Farming Revolution website, you'd be like, oh, okay, here's a few examples of the videos that Tamsin actually puts together. The resources page, I'm going to change it into suppliers page, and that will be the mini Regenerative Business Directory. Because of the direction that I'm taking Farming Revolution now, we need to know where to purchase multi-species seeds, where to purchase biologicals, and also because Farming Revolution always used to be about connecting customers with farmers and food and health, promoting food boxes, whether they are fruit, vegetable, and or meat and fish. So they will be up on that page as well. So it's just a real quick, where can I find somebody who can supply me some food? Just check out the resources page on farmingrevolution.com.au. My home page is going to change a little bit as well, because when I set this website up, I hadn't done any filming. I'd got no videos to showcase to people. Now I have. Now it's 2024. There's been a few years of me being able to go on farm, to have yarns in the back of the ute. So I'm going to take some of those videos that I used to spread the word of regenerative farming and pop my own videos up so that it kind of brings it all together with that farming revolution side of things. So I'm very grateful, and thank you very much for people that have allowed me to expose their videos and their points of view and things that they're doing. Farming Revolution's got her own videos, so that's really good. On the home page, there'll be other things. So at the moment, there's a sign-up page. When you do a marketing course, they say you must get people's emails. Well, how I'm going to actually do this is by producing videos so that I can create a form of spreading news and ideas and things that way rather than sending you an email. Because to be honest, I get emails and I was interested in them. I delete a lot of them now. I unsubscribe and I don't know, it just fills up my inbox. So there's another way of doing it, which is where I'm going with what's going to be on the end of this video. Instead of the sign up page, I'm adding an ebook. So I've created a beginner's guide to regenerative farming. Has a little bit in for everyone. It will be $9.99. It's a passive income for me, which takes this pressure of earning money outside of Farming Revolution so that I can support Farming Revolution. It actually has its own form of income. Great for younger people and for newbies coming in, because it is 5 principles that enable you to manage for landscape, nature, and profit. And yes, there is profit in there, because I know profit does get forgotten a fair bit, but you can't be sustainable if you're not earning a profit. It's impossible, all right? As I found out, you can have all the values in the world, but unless you've got that underlying income in the system that we're in at the moment, can't happen. Maybe it will change in the future, who knows? We all need an income of some description. The other link on that homepage will be to my new website, which is msfarming.com.au. It's a blog website about farmers who have used multi-species and have created a profit using multi-species in one form or another. And so that's the bit that I've sort of written about, and some of the photos will be linked to the YouTube channel, so you can click on the photo and it will take you to a video, and it will go into more depth with the video about whatever it is that I've been speaking about. Some of those videos that I have that are blogged about will actually only be available on the membership, the YouTube membership channel, which is where I'm coming to next, because Farming Revolution YouTube channel will be opening up a membership specifically for multi-species cash crop. The cash is really important. I know a lot of farmers in America are all about cover crops, which is fantastic. We love covering the ground, it's all good. But imagine if you can cover the ground and make a profit with a cash crop incorporated into your multi-species as well. And it can be done on varying different degrees. And remember, if you have to, at the end of the day, have a grazing multi-species cash crop, your cash crop is the livestock that you're grazing. If you're clever with it, you can have 2 cash crops. One is your actual crop and the other one is your livestock. And this also does depend on where you live. So summer here, our growth rate is just astronomical. So it would be a lot easier in summer here to do a double whammy, where you're growing livestock and you're growing the multi-species to harvest as a cash crop. So anyway, we're going to discuss all this on the membership. And I just want to touch quickly on what the membership entails, what you're expecting, what the value for this is. But I will make a much deeper, in-depth video. That will be the second video following this one, all right? So the Farming Revolution YouTube channel membership will be $40 a month. That's Australian dollars, so it's amazing value for everybody that's outside of Australia, because of course the exchange rate is so good for you guys. But I wanted to keep it affordable for those of us who are in Australia. And what should you expect? A brand new multi-species video every month, 2 lives a month. One of those lives will be whoever stars in the video. So if it's Darren Mudford, like you've seen him, he will come on in a live And it's specifically so that once you've watched the video, the follow-up will be the live, so that you can ask questions specifically about the video and about you having direct access via the comment section. Obviously, you're not going to be actually talking to him, but you'll be asking your questions and listening to his answers in real time, live on this channel. All right? Amazing value for money. $40 a month, right? The second live video will be absolutely definitely with me and with Martin Williams, who you know through the playlist, and he's a little character, isn't he? Old Martin Williams, the C grader from Ningen. Hopefully there'll be other guests that will either come and go with that session or more of a regular guest, and I've got one person in mind and he has actually said yes, and that's Kevin Elmy.
Basically, the big changes in, by the way, it's Kevin here, and you can tell by my goofy accent. Basically, when we have these blends and it changes from step to step, it reflects the changes of what's happening in our soil. So our nutrient availability, our texture, our microbial composition, all of those things will drive different plants to thrive. And, this whole weed thing, yes, when the weeds are showing up, we're managing for weeds. So we have to manage out of weeds. You nailed it.
That's a really good point, Kevin, that when weeds are showing up, it's a reflection of our management. So rather than go, what can I spray on the weed, or when should I cultivate the weed, or whatever, it's like, what did I do to actually get that weed there? And you need to unwind that. And but the other point about, I have seen like amazing differentiation of multi-species, like it will almost look like single species in some parts of the paddock. But what that means is that in your paddock, your overall yield is far higher than it would have been if you planted one thing. I mean, that makes it really clear that the benefits of diversity, just in the fact that you've got good ground cover over the whole paddock, with even some patches looking like almost monoculture of some things. Absolutely, yeah.
So it means then that you've got a C grader from Australia, you've got cover crops from Canada, Western Canada, and if I can play my cards right, I might find somebody else somewhere else in the world who's really into this cash crop with the multi-species side of it, so that you as members have all of the climate, all of the environment across the world covered. Pardon the pun. All right, so it's specifically about multi-species cash crop in whichever environment and business enterprise that you have. Specifically, those videos are for you, the members, and you will have one of my amazing videos once a month specifically about multi-species farming. The normal YouTube channel will run alongside it, so we're going to have the membership, you'll have the brand new videos, you will be treated like gold, but my regular subscribers will have videos. It just that there might be the snippets, there might not be, well, there definitely won't be the depth, because you're going to have to pay for the depth. All right, and I'm not scared to say it, because if you want Farming Revolution to continue, you're going to have to pay for the information now. That's where I've got to. I never wanted to say this, but also I hate adverts, and if I can get rid of the adverts to earn money, I get paid sort of like $170 every 2 months or something to have my videos ruined by adverts. I can't stand adverts. So I would like to have that money that I earn on a monthly basis through the memberships to get rid of, to improve the quality of my channel, to get rid of those adverts so that we can all have a better value for viewership. Okay, so yes, I will go into more detail about the membership in the next video, but I think I've covered everything there. So we've got the websites, the new website, the ebook, and then the membership. So it's pretty well everything covered. I'm starting it from now, and I'm just getting everything organized so that by January 2025, we can start rocking and rolling with this YouTube membership. Okay, so I look forward to actually interacting with you all. because that would be great. I've loved your comments, but you know, sometimes I struggle to answer it because I'm not the expert. I'm just somebody who loves putting everybody together, loves asking questions, as you know, and so I'm playing to my strengths. The lives I've got to learn to be confident on, but hey, we've all got to learn to be confident at some stage about something that we're not really comfortable about. All right, well, thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next video.